Hi grade 5, 6s. I hope you all had a great long weekend. I know it's probably not what some of you guys are used to, but it was nice and sunny. And so maybe some of you got to go on the lake or go fishing or hang out outside. For this week, for language arts, if you actually have 2 different assignments. So if you are in grade 6, well, for grade 5 and 6, you're trying to cover as many squares on your bingo sheet as you can, and then you're going to send it back to me. You're going to do between 2 and 3 entries into your journal this week. And you should have handed in your rough draft, so I will edit them and send them back to you. If you are in grade 6, you are going to work on filling in this chart. So if you are in grade 6 and you're doing Larry, you might decide, okay, I remember this really funny thing Larry did in like grade 4 and it always makes me laugh still. So that'll be the memory you write down. If you don't have something like that you want to share about Larry, you just write something that's nice or kind about Larry. So you might write like, every day Larry comes in and he's smiling and happy and this is great. When you get to your own name, so if I'm Isaiah and I'm filling this out and I've filled all the way out to my name and I get to my name, I'm going to put something that I really liked about grade 6 or something that I really liked about elementary school. So you do fill out your own name. So if you're in grade 6, send this back to me. If you're in grade 5, you have a worksheet in your folder that's called Stretch a Sentence. And it's just about working on making sentences not so boring. So instead of saying like the dog sat, you would add like the fluffy dog sat on the sidewalk. And then the next one might be the fluffy dog sat on the sidewalk in the sun. And then just send that sheet back to me. For social, we're working on advertising and reading media. So reading media is like how you interpret media. And media is all around us. It's like TV, radio, magazines, posters, commercials, and advertisements, everything like that. So advertising is always trying to get us to do something or do what it is that they want us to do. So usually it's buy something or try something, which you have to spend money to do. So if you think about it, if you've ever seen like a trailer for a movie or seen a commercial for a toy and you're like, oh, I really want that, then that ad has worked. And so your job this week will be to go through the pictures on the pages and answer the question. So I've given you guys an example. The first ad is for sugar-free suckers. And so the ants are actually going around the sucker because they don't want it because it has no sugar. And so one of the questions is, what's it trying to convince you to do? Well, they want you to buy their suckers. Why does it make you think you should buy their sucker and no one else's? Well, they're saying it's a treat, but it's kind of good for you because there's no sugar. It asks if there's any emotion. We've done this in class where we watched videos and we've talked about, did the commercial make us sad, mad, or angry? I said that there's not really any emotion in this one. Is the ad meant to be funny, sad, or happy? And I said, I think it's supposed to be funny because the ants are like purposely avoiding this sucker. And then a last question for all of them is the ad effective? Does it make you want to do what it's telling you to do? And I said, I kind of have mixed feelings because I don't know if the sucker actually tastes good. I just know it doesn't have sugar and it's on the ground. So if it was really tasty, how did it end up on the ground? So you'll go through your pages. On each page is an advertisement. And then on the last page at the very bottom, I've asked you guys to either look online or like look through a magazine or a newspaper or something you have at home. Even like the backs of cereal boxes have advertisements. And send in an ad that you think is either, I said in here very effective, but if you found one that you think like this is just awful, then you could send that one in too. And then we will meet on Friday. So I'm going to post this on Thursday. So that'll be Friday, May 22nd. And we'll go over the assignments then together and we'll share hopefully some of your guys' presentations on immigrants coming to Canada. If you have any questions, you guys can always call the school or text or email, and I will talk to you guys on Friday.